My loves, welcome to Healer's Heart Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that this will not resonate with everyone. So if you're new to tarot, welcome. Hi. Keep in mind that these are very general, okay, and should be taken that way. It's for entertainment purposes only, kind of like your horoscope or anything like that. Something you would take lightly. If you're looking for something a little bit more personal, I do offer personal readings. All the information for that is below. If Ow. Sorry, my heart chakra really started hurting. Okay. Keep in mind that when I say he or she, I am more referring to masculine and feminine energy that we all embody to go back and forth on. So gay, bi, straight, transgender, lesbian, it doesn't matter, whatever you're into, welcome. There's no judgment here. If you're dealing with multiple people, just use your discernment to know who's who in the story, because sometimes they can mesh into one, other times it can resonate on their end, and then it can resonate. Yeah, just put yourself where you go. Don't force the story, please. One of the easiest ways to know if the reading is for you or not for you is if you're confused, it's not for you. If you can't follow along, it's not for you. All right, my love. There's nothing wrong with the reader, because I sometimes see like people writing some really evil and mean messages to readers. You have to also remember these are free. All right, the ones on YouTube, they're free, and these are people taking a lot of time out of their days to post free videos. And yeah, it gives them or it helps them in some ways, but still it takes away a lot of time. Some people do them for hours and hours. Make the effort is the love energy for this week, my Taurus. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Virgo got this, so you could be dealing with a Virgo or someone that has Virgo in their chart, like a Virgo moon, Virgo rising. All right, let's see. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus, Spirit. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus. Spirit, messages for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus. There's really a very strong, sharp pain in my chest. Like, my Taurus, a lot of you are dealing with heart chakra openings right now, and you're feeling very vulnerable. Very open to love, but at the same time confused about it. Not sure if you're able to. It's kind of like a lot of things are resurfacing, so it's kind of cracking you open, but the light is shining through. So in some ways you feel lighter, but in other ways it's making you very emotional, because everything that was on top, everything that you're cracking open is being released. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like you cracked it open and water is just flowing out, right? Nine of Wands. Yeah, because at some point you were very guarded and you weren't letting yourself open up. You felt like you had to stay on guard. Three of Swords in reverse, but now you're healing. Now you're releasing yourself from that. I just heard I will not be a victim. Good for you. That's amazing. Good for you. You're standing your ground and you are not going to be the victim. You're making an effort towards yourself, towards you, the betterment of you. The Hermit. Yeah, you're going and looking. You're taking a long look in the mirror, my loves. I feel like you're trying to think outside the box. You're trying to look at yourself as different. Like, who am I? I feel like this person could have taken a lot of your identity. Maybe you were dealing with someone that you felt was trying to turn you into someone else, or always compared you to someone else. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're asking yourself, what's my wish fulfillment? And how can I have my wish fulfillment? Like, I deserve mine too. Like, you're pretty much saying, like, I deserve my what is it, happily ever after. So you're starting to, you were inside for a really long time, but you're starting to look at the window and you're starting to wonder what it would be like out there. And so it's almost like you're starting to get ready to come back out into the world, Taurus. So for some of you, releasing yourself from a very toxic situation is a thing of the past. All right. What else does Taurus need to know? The Chariot, Judgment, and the High Priestess. Wow. The universe is definitely stepping in for you. Definitely stepping in for you. The Chariot, you're moving on. Bigger and better things. With Judgment and the High Priestess, you're using your intuition. The universe is moving you. But the journey was complicated. Like, you thought, well, it was complicated the more while you were resisting. The more you resisted, the harder it became. But you let yourself go. You raised your arms up and you said, I give up. Like, please take me. And that's when you finally realized that you couldn't really go over or under, or there was no way over. You had to fly over the mountains. And only the universe can... Only the universe was able to carry you over. And once you were over, or once you are over, you will be back in your energy. High Priestess. I feel like a lot of you have so much knowledge and wisdom within you. And it's natural for you. You're carrying yourself very well. Very, very well. Like you're doing really good by, like, very well by you. You're taking care of yourself. I feel like a lot of you are doing a lot of introspect, so a lot of studying of the self to figure out what it is that would make you happy, the things that would balance you out. Again, being more about yourself, getting to know yourself. Some of you are even practicing, like, with the singing bowls. Some of you are starting to do tarot. Some of you are starting to get in touch with your intuition a lot more. Some of you are starting to travel. You guys are just blossoming in such amazing ways. Like, it's beautiful. This is strong. This is strength right here. Good for you. I guess that was everything. All right, well, let's clarify some of these. I don't know why they made me use... I feel like using my Golden Girls deck. I love my Golden Girls deck. I use it for myself all the time. Somebody said they weren't serious enough for the readings. My dang. The Golden Girls is a shit. I love that show. I put it on all the time. I've seen almost every episode. So I clarify the Nine of Wands. The King of Wands. Yeah, this person could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, or just someone that has a lot of ego, very strong, very I don't feel, they feel like everything should be according to how they want it, and their way is the right way, and this is how it should be, or they're very controlling in that way. Yeah, Knight of Wands. This person also feels like you can't really trust them. They might come in and out of your life, or they probably have already been unfaithful to you in the past, Taurus. Yeah, they've probably been unfaithful in the past. You just feel like you can't really trust them anymore. The Four of Swords, yeah, you've gone away from them. I feel like you've kept your guard up against them. This person has a lot of fire in their chart. Could have a lot of fire in their chart. It just feels like they have a lot of fiery traits, like very assholey. They're just, I don't know. But you took a break. You took a break. Like a bit of a timeout. So the Four of Swords to me is someone that's kind of like sitting in church or in a safe place where they feel like they have the opportunity to rest and heal, right? Like it's a sanctuary. It's a place where they're protected, they'll be okay. And I feel like you had to pull away in order for you to feel that way, in order for you to feel like you were okay. And by doing that, it kind of, maybe you pulled back and you retreated, which is funny because Virgo got retreat and make the effort. So you got make the effort. So like if you're the one that's pulling back and retreating, it would make sense. So here with the Four of Swords, yeah, maybe you caught them doing something and you just didn't believe them anymore, because look at the song it's on. Yeah, like somebody's found something out and they're like, no, like something doesn't feel right. My intuition is telling me different. Like my intuition is telling me different, High Priestess. With Judgment, like somebody's really like, yeah, Page of Wands. There could have been like a conversation that you guys had and something like triggered something that made you really go into a hermit mode. Because what do hermits do? What do Virgos do? Virgos analyze everything and they love to uncover shit, right? They make amazing detectives. So some of you could even have Virgo in your chart. But the hermit energy, that's what it does. So with the Page of Wands, is like maybe you guys had a conversation that really, I don't know, pushed you to the edge of thinking about this person and figuring out if this is what you want to do. Like, maybe you've even talked to this person about your dreams and this person kind of shut you down a little bit, like laughing at you or some shit like that. I don't know. For some of you, that was a thing. Like, they would belittle you. Which is funny because I got that for Virgo. I'm telling y'all, maybe it's just earth signs going through this. One on the Nine of Cups. The Fool, yeah, your dream is to, yep. The Fool, the Chariot, 10 of Cups, and the Death card, to be done with this. That's your dream. You just want to be done with this. This became too much of a burden. Like, you didn't think that it was going to be this much of an effort. Like, you were okay with putting in effort when this person was putting in there with you. The problem is, Taurus, if I'm being 100% honest, I just feel like you made this, you spoiled this person. You gave them everything from the very beginning. You threw yourself out there and they didn't give enough, but you had hope that they would start giving to you. But you can't blame someone for just not changing up on you. Like, yeah, we want them to make an effort and we want them to, but we want them to want to make an effort. Why do we want to force anyone to? And if we have to force anyone to, isn't that the answer already of maybe this person isn't for you? It feels like you gave a lot, or and you were shortchanged, and that pissed you off. Like, that really pissed you off. So now you're like, fuck it, I'll just go find my 10 of Cups somewhere else. Could be with a Scorpio. For some of you, could be there could be one already in mind. Give me one on the Chariot, please. Clarify the Chariot, please. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you see, you have an opportunity for a new beginning and you're not risking this. Yep, your happiness. Beautiful. I don't know why I snapped, but I did because this is amazing. The Tower, Temperance, and the Sun. Oh my God. Yeah, you're going through an amazing transformation. You're letting this person go and you're realizing, like, you know what? Like, I just can't do this with you. Like, it's too much. Like, I can't. I have to take a step back and I have to be about my happiness. And you're moving forward. Some of you are actually moving, like, away to a new place, to a new apartment, to a new whatever this is. It's complete and total fucking happiness. Oh my God. The Sun with Temperance, the High Priestess, Judgment, and the Chariot. Like, you guys are going to be happy. Granted, there's going to be a lot of changes for you. A lot of changes. And it might feel like it's tower moment after tower moment after tower moment, but it's not in a bad way. It's for a good reason. This everything that's happening, all of these new changes, the universe is putting you where you need to be. The way that I'm seeing it, it's like Mario Kart. You fell off the racetrack and now the cloud is putting you back on the racetrack, right? But it takes a minute. Like, you're a little behind again. It's not like you're behind from people. Remember, it's not an actual race. You're not going against anyone, right? But it's more like, it does take some time. There's a bit of a delay in your part, right? And there's that frustration of once, like, I fell again. But that's normal. We're meant to fall off, right? But we'll still get caught. Like, we'll still be brought back. You'll be okay. Right? Right. Any additional messages for my Taurus? The Emperor in reverse. This person isn't ready. They're too controlling, and please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. This person's energy scares me, and you guys are definitely a match. The Empress and the Emperor. You guys were right next to each other. And then here's the Wheel of Fortune. The thing is that they came out in reverse. So unless this person can turn back around, there will not be a change between the both of you. Like, this person's karma is going to dictate how it's going to go. And your ability to do things differently is what's going to create the change that creates the balance. Because remember, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Three of Cups. I feel like there was someone just on the side, like, roaming and shit. And they have to go. Alright, Spirit, show me the advice. What is the advice for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? The Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, turn your back. Please don't do it. Two of Pentacles. Please don't go back and forth. Please don't do it. I mean, if you do it, it's totally up to you. Just know that. That energy scared me. When I felt it come out, it scared me. You need to be very careful. Okay? You need to be very careful. This person's not done playing their games. This person's not done. Like, they want to see how much more they can get out of you. That part's going to be up to you. But that's what I'm seeing. Like, yeah, this person's still on their fucking shit. This person likes to fight. They like a lot of conflict, and maybe they get even hands-on. I don't know. They like to take their frustrations out on people. I don't know. Even, like, I just even got a glimpse of them taking it out on their kids. Like, it's just fucking weird. And you're off to bigger and better things, my love. This is for you. All right? This is for you. You healing your inner child and falling back in love with yourself. That's for you. Taking this new leap of faith and moving towards your happiness. No longer feeling like you have to be compromised, making a decision between your happiness, the good and the bad. Like, no, there's no. You don't have to feel stuck for that. There's going to be clarity that's about to come in. It's going to be with all of this sitting, though. Right? Like, you have to take some time out and really, really think about what you desire and want so that it can come to you. All right, my loves. Thank you so much for staying till the end. I really appreciate you, my Taurus. I want to say thank you to everyone that's subscribed, everyone that has liked and shared, and whatever you have done to add and send me love. I am forever grateful, and I don't think there's anything I could do to pay you guys back. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I'll see you next week. Bye, my Taurus.